All right, it's time for this week's Kickstand Picks. You know, spring may officially be a month away, but if you're looking to shake off the winter blues, a local comedy show might just do the trick.
Yeah, now from big national names to some local improv, tons of great live comedy to check out, and that is why Dylan Reef, artistic director for Kickstand Comedy, back on the couch with us this morning to talk about what's happening. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. It's another great week for comedy in Portland. I gotta say.
On Thursday, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we have a ton of great, there's big names. Bill Burr is here at the Moda Center this week, but I want to highlight some people you should really check out, like the up and coming, some names that I think you're going to have a great time with. And yeah, Thursday night, we have really one of my favorite comedians working today. She used to be here in Portland. She has since moved on to bigger cities and larger gigs. But Amy Miller is coming to the Siren Theater this Thursday, and she is not to be missed. She was one of Comedy Central's Next Up, named comedians to watch. You might have seen her on Last Comic Standing, where she was a standout. She has a set on Epics, the Unprotected set. But if you haven't seen her, she just regularly opens for Tom Segura and Wanda Sykes. She's amazing and a powerhouse. She has a special called Ham Mouth that you can watch on Comedy Central. But Amy is just one of the gems, and honestly is going to be one of the forces in comedy for the next couple decades.
That's great.
So that's awesome.
Catch her show tomorrow night. You could say you knew her when.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I have seen her twice in an opening capacity, like you just said. And both times I saw her, you know, we went for a different act, and our group left talking about Amy's comedy.
Yes.
She's really, really good.
You will remember her. Absolutely.
Fun one to
She's
watch
awesome.
at her own show on Thursday. Yeah, and then we got some fun stuff coming up this weekend.
Yeah, and we'll start with talking about the primetime show on Saturday at Kickstand Comedy. If you haven't checked out the new venue, come check out Kickstand. I'm the artistic director there. We're a nonprofit comedy theater with lots of great stuff, and this one is a benefit comedy show. Amy Conway started a organization called Comedy Really Cares, where comedy shows then raise money for different charities and funds, and right now we're going to be raising some money for direct action for families who here in Portland who have folks fleeing Gaza right now. So it's a benefit for Gaza and Palestine, and it's going to be a super fun night. Like, it's a great way to use comedy for a good cause.
For sure.
So we're going to have a night of improv, variety comedy, some bits on there, and you'll have some opportunities to buy some raffle prizes and some other things, and all the proceeds go to benefit direct action for families here in Portland who have loved ones who need to get out of Gaza. So I hope you check out that show. It's 8:30 on Saturday at Kickstand.
That's great. Right. The poster caught my eye too. I like the little
the Rock'em Sock'em.
Yeah,
Lauren Sinner and Amy Conway are longtime performers and creatives here in Portland. They're so fun and weird, and you should definitely check it out.
Oh, they're meant to be in Portland.
Exactly.
What else is coming up?
Well, earlier that day on Saturday, there's another great show, and it's one that Helium did for years, and they're finally bringing it back.
Oh, nice.
I love this show. I want to introduce a word that you probably have both heard before and know, but if your audience doesn't, crowd work. So crowd work, if you ever go on your Instagram or TikTok or whatever reel where you see comedians kind of promoting themselves, it's always crowd work clips. It's not their jokes. It's those moments that are never going to happen again, where they have an interaction with someone from the audience. So if you ever hear, so what do you do for work? You are a part of crowd work. If someone's looking at you, and this is a show entirely made up of crowd work.
Oh, that's
interesting.
Which is arguably one of the most fun, spontaneous parts of a comedy show. And so we're going to have Brandon Lyons back helming this crowd control show at Helium, and it's a full show full of crowd work, and so you never know what's going to happen. You'll never see it again. It's a really, really fun time.
That's a fun idea.
Brandon does a great job too. I've seen him at a couple local gigs, and he's fantastic.
Yeah, he's awesome. He runs the Owl's Den shows, and if you haven't seen Brandon, check it out. You should see his scripted material as well, but crowd control is going to be awesome.
Very cool. And then on Sunday, we got one to wrap up the weekend for you.
Yeah, let's wrap it up with a very unique name. Someone who has written on a bunch of some of my favorite shows from the last decade, Search Party and Los Spookies on HBO. They're kind of, they're fun shows, right? And they're a little out there. They're very specific and have a unique voice. And Greta Titelman is a unique voice. If you haven't seen her, you should head on over to Mississippi Studios. I think it's going to be packed out, so get those tickets. But Greta is just like rapid fire, very like fiery, interesting personality, takes up the whole stage, and it just is one of the minds that helps contribute to some of the best shows that have been out in comedy in the last 10 years. So
That's
nice,
awesome.
yeah, some great stuff in there. I am excited to try to go see Amy Miller again.
yeah, you got to do it.
Yeah.
You got to do it. Take a chance on this is a great opportunity where you have someone vouching. If you're afraid to take that step to go out to see a comedy show you've never heard of, take our advice, and then let us know. Hey, let us know what you thought. But this is definitely you get a thumbs up from some local comedy folks. So.
Yeah, if you let us know, my email is emily.burris@coin.com.
Exactly.
There you
You can
go.
at Kickstand Comedy. Let us know. But I'm telling you, these are good bets. They're best bets.
they
Add
are.
us
They
on
really
social
are.
media.
Yeah.
I don't know why I got intense on that one.
Yeah.
Well, because
Come
usually
at me.
it's like
endorsement.
don't add us, but
Yeah,
we're like
don't add us, bro.
Add us, bring
At
it.
us, bro. Yeah, let us know the shows you like. Jalen, thanks so much
Thanks
for
so
being
much.
here.
Yeah.
We appreciate the endorsements as always.
thumbs
And
up.
if you want to check out more Kickstand Picks, you can learn about all the great work that Kickstand, the nonprofit, is doing and stay in the loop on local comedy at kickstandcomedy.org.
All right, it's 8:12.